Hello YouTube, welcome back to the channel. Stack and Perpetrator here. Today's video, I'm going to show you my Kennedy album collection from 64 to 87. And before I do that, we're going to finish this album because in that set I'm missing the 64 proof. Now, I do have 3 proof sets, 64, that I bought back just before the spike in constitutional junk silver prices. These are just the 64 proof sets. I could cut one of these open and fill the slot, break up the set, but with the silver price jump and the way it's going up, these sets are just becoming, it just adds to the value of these, and I'm not going to cut these open to get a proof out of. But what I do have, if you remember one of my earlier videos on what's in the box, at my LCS in the junk bin, I picked this proof Kennedy out. It was 20 times face at the time, and this one is in rough shape, but this is the accented hair variety, and I will show you that again for those of you in case you didn't see the video. The key marker for the accented hair, I can get my camera to focus. If you look at the L, or the I, I'm sorry, it is missing the bottom serif on that would be pointing towards the L. And the camera to quit jumping. Oh, focus in. It's missing that bottom serif. There are other markers, which I don't know if I can get it to show up with this, but the FG, and I can't remember I don't even know if I can get it to show up. It's in that yellowish toned area there, but there's a distinction on the FG also. Now this did make it into the wild and got circulated, and it is in rough condition, but it is the only accented hair variety that I have. So I'm going to set that to the side, and I'm going to show you, and this is actually book 1. There's 3 Kennedy books. I have them all complete now because I have this. So I figured I'd take a minute. Let's just go ahead and open it up, and I'll show you page by page. 64, 64D, and I'm missing the proof. Like I said, I would like to have this all BU, but I'm not going to cut open a 64 proof set in order to fill that slot. But I am going to put this accented hair variety in. And what I'm going to do with this, I'm going to turn it so the reverse is out, so that if somebody else is looking at the book and they'll wonder why that coin is reverse out, that should call some attention to it, and then it will be, and they'll wonder why this is facing the wrong way, and then when they look at it, they'll see that it is the accented hair variety. My 64D has a little toning on it. I need to look for a better 65 Philly, but this is the best I've found so far. Then we'll move on. I got the 65 SMS, 66 SMS, 67, 67 SMS, 68D, 68S, 69D, 69 proof, or the S proof. Some people covet the 70Ds, 70S proof, and the 71 on that page. So you look at the reverse, remember that's the 64 proof accented hair. They're all pretty nice coins. Probably a couple I could upgrade on, but this is not my priority. 71D, 71S proof. That one's got a little spot. I don't know if you can see it in the camera. Right there, little spot. The 72, 72D, 72S, 73s. I got 74s. Then I got the bicentennial copper nickel clad. Remember, there was no 75 because in 75, this could have been put out in 75 or 76. They put it out for the 2 years. Same with the D, the S proof, silver clad, the silver clad proof. So I'll show you the back. I haven't looked at any of these for any kind of varieties. I'll sit down and do that one day, just to see if I do have any. Next page, the 377s. Then I go to the 78s, the 79s. This one, 79 is the filled S version. And this is the clear S. I don't know which one's more valuable. Offhand, these are both nice deep cameos. Then I got the 80 and the 81 through the S proof. And I'll show you the back sides. Some really nice coins. These two are, that's those that would be deep mirror or deep cameo. One thing nice about the Littleton albums, they're a little thicker than the Danskos, but they are in the binder, so it's easier to pull the page out. Now, my 82 S proof here, that scratches on the slider. That's not, those scratches aren't on the coin. And I think it was 82 and 83. They did not make the P&D sets. So these two and these two are, you have to find uncirculated rolls to get your P&Ds from, because the mint did not make a P&D set for those 2 years. And some of these coins are quite pricey, depending on where you get them from. We go into the 84s, 85 P&D, 85 proof, and the 86s. And then my 87P looks like it has some green on it, but that's not like P&D. That's like some toning. That's not PVC damage or anything. It's just the way the coin's starting to tone and the way you turn it in the light. See the backs, the reverses haven't really changed. Like I said, none of these, I haven't checked any of these for any possible varieties. I just, with all the collecting I do, I just haven't had time to do it. And then we get to the last page of this album, and it ends with the 87 D and S proof. A bunch of blank holes I filled in with some extra 82 P&Ds and 83 P&Ds. Like I said, these 2 years were not available from the mint in a P&D set. So I found some pretty nice ones. So I just put them back here just to have a few extras. But that wraps up this album. And it is finally complete. I will, if I find the loose, if I happen to run across the loose 64 proof, I will probably upgrade it back in and pull the accented hair out. But for right now, that's the only loose 64 proof that I have available. So it's nice to finally technically finish off the album. So anyways, if you like what you see, hit the like button. Definitely drop me some comments down below, and I will see you on the next one.